Hare Krishna. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. We are very fortunate to have Vishal Mudguru present today. Vishal Mudguru is studying in 6th grade in Colson Elementary School. He has been in consciousness for approximately 5 to 6 years, and he believes that he has not even touched the surface of the knowledge and information that Krishna can provide. He tried to chant early as possible. He concept of Krishna consciousness since he learnt about it. He was particularly interested in Bharat Maharaj because this story clearly shows the importance of remembering and praying to Krishna as much as possible. Moreover, it shows the process of reincarnation and what one should do to get out of the cycle of birth and death and reach the Lord's lotus feet. So thank you so much, Vishal, for giving us your very precious association. We are waiting for this beautiful presentation today on the glories of Bharat Maharaj and the lessons we may take from him. Thank you. You can now take over the call, Vishal. Oh, I also wanted to mention Vishal is also a student of the Madhava group, if I'm not wrong, and he participates very nicely. So now you can take over, Vishal. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mataji. My thing is about the life of Bharat Maharaj. Part 1, Introduction. Bharata was a great devotee. When his father retired from material life to seek God alone in the wilderness, he appointed his foremost son, Bharata, to be king. King Bharata ruled with great skill and treated his subjects like father treats a child, protecting and leading the people of his kingdom with a mind to please God. King Bharata performed the various Vedic sacrifices and ceremonies. According to his good karma, King Bharat enjoyed the material pleasures, but when he felt his time was up, he decided to retire from family life, and accordingly, he divided the wealth and domain he had inherited amongst his 5 grown sons. Having accepted the life of a mendicant, King Bharat passed his remaining days in the forest ashram of Pulala. By collecting fruits, nuts, berries, flowers, and holy basil leaves, he offered these items to God. Worshipping the Lord of the universe in this manner, his heart and mind became completely purified, and he felt great spiritual satisfaction in his service to God. His heart melted in divine love. He became so absorbed in his devotional meditation, and he gradually lost all interest in rules and regulations, and remained absorbed in the remembrance of God and his spiritual attitude. Material attractions. One day after Bharat had finished his morning bathing duties, he sat on a bank of the Gangikai river and began chanting his mantras. While Bharata sat chanting, he saw a pregnant doe had come to the opposite river bank and was drinking water. Suddenly, the loud roar of a lion terrified the doe, and she leapt across the river. Because the doe was pregnant, the baby deer fell from the womb into the river. Meanwhile, the doe reached the opposite river bank and immediately dropped dead from acute distress and exhaustion. When King Bharata saw the baby deer floating down the river, he immediately lifted the baby deer from the water, and like a friend, he brought the fawn to his ashram hut. Seeing the fawn king, Bharata felt great compassion toward the deer. He began to feed it grass and protect it from danger. He became absorbed in raising the fawn, and he forgot his duties and even forgot to meditate on and worship the Supreme Lord. He thought that the helpless being that has come under my shelter cannot be neglected. That would be great fault. Even if one is a monk in the renowned, they should feel compassion for suffering living beings. Through this association, King Bharata developed a attachment to the young deer. And he would with it and play with it and even eat with it. In this way, his purified heart again became bound up in material affection, this time to a young and charming deer. Part 3. Effects on material attraction. King Bharat became so attached to the deer that he gradually gave up all his spiritual practices and ignored the passage of time. Eventually, death entered his hut, just like a poisonous snake enters through a mouth hole, and stood before him. Seeing death, the king looked over at the deer lying next to him like his own son, and it was shedding their tears over its demise. Thus, at the time of their death, King Bharat's mind was absorbed in the body of a deer. And after he left his human body, he was reborn as a baby deer at a nearby location. But because of his crazy spiritual activities, he even lost the human body and took on the body of a deer. Yet he did not forget his past life. He left his deer mother and managed to find his way back to the ashram where he had last died. Although remaining alone, he was always aware of super soul within his heart. He didn't want to make any new karma and simply waited until his dear body karma was exhausted. Finally, he went into the waters of the river and stood waist deep. And fasted until his dear body died. Next, he was born the son of a Brahmin, belonging to a family line of Angara. Due to his exalted conscience, Bharat, known at this point as Jad Bharat, could remember his previous life. He was afraid of making the same mistake, so he remained aloof from family attachments and material activities. So he behaved like a fool and dullard. This was to avoid the company of people, and so that no one would speak to him. Part 4. Realization and deliverance. Always remembering within his heart, he simply waited for this balance of his karma to expire so he can finally become free from material bondage. During the time of Jat Bharat was wandering around aimlessly, he was captured by a band of thieves who were ordered by their leader to search out a fresh victim for human sacrifice to the goddess Kali. He being desirous of having a son, when the priest among the thieves was ready to offer the blood of Jad Bharat to goddess Kali, he raised the sharp blade above his head, ready to decapitate the great soul. Seeing the great devotee Jad Bharat kneeling before her, about to be sacrificed, goddess Kali goddess Kali became infuriated. The idol of the goddess cracked open, and goddess Kali herself emerged, seething with anger. Later, a certain king of Sindhu named King Rahugana was carried in a palanquin amidst a large procession on a route to visit the great sage. The palanquin required a replacement carrier, and it just so happened that they came across Jad Bharat during his aimless wandering. The king's servants ordered Jad Bharat to carry the burden. When the procession again continued, there was shaking of the palanquin because Jad Bharat would only step forward after checking the ground in front of him to ensure that no ants got crushed. And this king upsetted the palanquin. The king threatened Jad Bharat because the king considered the material body to be the self, and he was caught up in a material illusion of ever-changing matter. He smiled at the king and explained to the king about the material body being different from the spirit soul. Having said this, and showing no signs of agitation, Jad Bharat began to carry the palanquin again. He had no false ego. He was thinking that by carrying the palanquin, he was burning the remaining results of past karma. But King Raghuvar was simply amazed to hear the words of Bharat. He was stunned, and he quickly realized that Jad Bharat was a greatly exalted devotee and saint. King Raghuvar later realized and surrendered to Jad Bharat, mentioning that he was truly an incarnation of God, roaming about the benefit of humanity. Finally, when Jad Bharat left the body, he was freed forever from the bondage of birth and death and returned to the spiritual world. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for listening. Hello, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Vishal. Thank you very much for the nice presentation that you gave today on the life of Jad Bharat and the 3 lives that he went through. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mataji.
It was a very nice presentation, very beautiful slides and nice storytelling. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vishal.
Thank you, Mataji. Any questions?
Hare Krishna, Vishal. Thank you so much. Very nice story in the life of the Bharat Maharaj. Very nicely you narrate all the story, and it's very nice to see your eagerness in learning more and more in Krishna consciousness. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji, for all those compliments.
Hare Krishna, Vishal. Such a beautiful presentation, Anna. So beautiful. Very nice to hear from you. Thank you so much for coming on the call and presenting it. Such a beautiful presentation. Hari Bol.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Vishal. Thank you for nice presentation.
Thank you for explaining so clearly and elaborately the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hare Krishna, Vishal. Well, thank you so much for such a wonderful presentation and how you elaborated on each and every part of, Bharat Maharaj's life and how he finally and ultimately leaves his body and goes back to the spiritual world. The entire story was narrated very well. Very interesting, Vishal. What is the one lesson that we can learn from his life?
The lesson is that we should spend more time on the spiritual activity and on God.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Well, thank you so much, Vishal.
You're welcome.
Anyone has any more questions or any comments or anything you want to share or ask Vishal? Okay, thank you again, Vishal. Please share your slides after the class. Let's move on to the next part of our program, which is the presentation by Damodar, Govinda and Madhava kids. Anjana Gopika Mataji, do you want to start?
Yes, Mataji, thank you so much, Vishal, for a nice presentation. Now our Damodar kids can do their revision, sloka and rhymes. Anybody want to go? Balram, Subhadra, Pranav, Vrinda, Janvi is also there. Srivila, I don't know. Yeah, if there.
Anybody want? Not there, Mataji.
Yeah, Anna here. Okay. Okay, Balram and Subhadra, do you want to go first?
Nainam Chindani Shastani, Nainam Daiti Pavaka, Nachenam Kidayante Apo, Nashushati Maruta, Ada Ishura Hada Little Bo, and Krishna was his name. K-R-I-S-H-N-A, and Krishna was his name. Mother Rohini Hara little boy, and Bala was his name. V-A-L-E-I-M, and Balam was his name. Mother Sakhi had a little boy, and Nima was his name. And I am and Imai was his name. Nainam Chindan Shakani, Nainam Dahati, Pavaka, Nachainam, Kredayan Tapo, Nahanate, Nashashayati, Mother.
Mother, yes.
Krishna was his name. K-R-I-S-H-N-A, and Krishna was his name. Mother only had a little boy, and Balaram was his name. B-A-L-A-M, and Balaram was his name. Mother. Shadia and little boy, and Nimai was his name. N-I-M-A-I, and Nimai was his name. Thank you. Binda wants to go, Mataji.
Okay, Binda.
Thank you, Subhadra. That was so beautiful, very cute.
Mother Yashoda, little boy,
Krishna.
Was his name. K-R-I-S-S-N-A. Krishna was his name.
Mother.
Mother said she had a little ball.
Nima was his name.
N-I-M-A-R.
Nima was his name. Mother Rohini.
Mother Rohini had a little ball, like a ball.
Bal.
Was his name. B-A-L-A-R-N.
And Balram was his name. Okay, and Nainam Chindanti.
Nainam Chindanti Yashani. Nainam Bari Bhavaka. Nainam
Nakainam.
Nainam Diyapo Nathodra. Ha.
Yeah, Mataji. Mataji, do you want to do the revision slokas of this week?
Yeah, Mataji, if you want, Mataji.
Okay. One minute.
Yeah, Vrinda, do.
The slokas, Mataji, revision slokas.
That I say.
Nainam Chindanti Yashani. Nainam Bhavaka.
1 second.
Namam Duskritinam Muda from there, Mataji. Otherwise, next week they can do, Mataji. All the Balram, Subhadra, and Jai.
Okay, Mataji, no worries. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you, Vrinda. I'll send in the group. Who is there? Janvi, you want to do? Anainam Chinna. No, Tulsi Leaf.
Tulsi leaf on top of Krishna's feet. Tell me the names of the 8 gopis. Lalita, Visakam, Indulekam, Sampakalatam, Singavedam, Chetraturevi, Rangadevi, and Radharani is the chief gopi.
Thank you, Janvi. Can you do Nainam Chindanti? Nainam.
Nainam Chindanti Sashtranim, Nainam Bhadhi Papakaha, Anachainam Kledayanta Apo, Nasatayati Maruta.
Thank you, Janvi. Is there any kids from the mother group here? Srila is there, Mataji? Okay. Mataji, Priti Vilasini Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, I'm here.
Oh, Srila is there?
Yeah.
Okay, Srila, you can share do you want to share any words or rhyme?
Okay, Mataji. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनादाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Oh, I think Srinita is okay. I was asking Srila. Mataji, Govinda group, for Govinda group, you can take over, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Anjana Gopika Mataji, and thanks to all the Damodar kids for chanting so sweetly and reciting all your rhymes wonderfully. Now we can have the Govinda kids participate. So, who would like to go first? We have Ashutosh, and then yeah, go ahead, Ashutosh.
I'm gonna say 10.8.
Yes.
Prabhavo Mata Sarvam Prabhatate Iti Matva Bhajante Mam Buddha Bhava Samadvita.
Very good.
And the translation is, I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts.
Very good, Ashutosh.
Now I'm going to say 8.16. Abrahma bhavano loka punar avartino arjuna mam upaite tu konteya punar janma navidyate. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest are all places of misery wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again.
Jai, very nice.
Can I try Paritranaya Sadhunam?
Yes.
Paritranaya Sadhunam Vinashaya Chaduskritam Dharma Samsthapanarthaya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge.
Hari Bol. Very nice.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anyone from the Madhava group?
Mataji Vrinda wants to say.
Sure.
Aham sarvasya krito vatta sarvasa vartate iti madva varandema sarvava sandhina
Abrahma Bhuvana Loka.
Abrahma bhuvana loka
Abrahma Bhuvana Loka.
Abrahma bhuvana loka punaravartito arjuna ubejat kaunjaya Tanmana vijale
Pavitra.
Pavitra sadhana vidhaya jagadaga dhamma samsthapanarthaya
Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. Thank you, Jitna. Thank you, Jitna.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, dear Vrinda. Thank you so much. Thank you for chanting so nicely. I think we also have Sri Lasya. Sri Lasya, do you want to try any of the verses?
Can I go outside?
Okay.
Yes, Mataji, I'm here, Mataji.
Okay, go ahead.
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Swaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakhyam Atmanivedanam.
Awesome, very nice. Thank you so much, Sri Lasya. And Anjana Gopika Mataji, Madhava group.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya ch dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself appear millennium after millennium.
Very nice. Thanks for the translation. Thank you.
And I'll sing Ohe Vaishnava.
Yes.
Ohe Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Idase Karuna Kore Diya Pada Jaya Sadahe Amaya Tomara Charana Dare Jaya Vegadami Jaya Dosha Shodi Jaya Guna Deho Dase Jaya Sata Sangha Deha Amare Bosachi Sangerashe Ekaki Amara Nahi Paya Vala Harinama Sankirtane Tumi kripa kari Shraddha bindu diya Dehana Krishna namadane Krishna se tomara Krishna dete paro Tomara sakati ache Amido Kangala Krishna Krishna bole Daitava bache bache. Thank you, Mataji.
Beautiful Asra. Very, very beautiful. Thank you so much. It was very melodious. Krishna?
Hare Krishna Mataji, can I say 4.7 and 4.8?
Yes, Krishna.
Yada yada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharata abhyuthanam dharmasya tadatma shri jina aham. Translation. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, O descendant of Bharata, and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself.
Very nice, Krishna. Good.
4.8. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chadushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself appear millennium after millennium.
Very good. Very nice. Very nice. Jai. Very nice participation. Thank you all so much. Anyone else would like to present anything? Okay. So thank you again to all the Govinda, Madhava and Damodar kids for participating so beautifully. And special thank you to Vishal. Very nice. Very, very nice talk on Jada Bharat. You covered all the 3 lives very beautifully. Thank you for coming on the call and sharing such a wonderful presentation with us. You will soon see the presentation on YouTube, and do share the slides on the main group for us. Okay. Thank you so much again, Vishal. Thank you to all the children, the parents and the teachers. We can now end the call. Vansha kalpataru पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Sunday Kids presentation. Yes, Vishal ki jai. All the Damodar, Madhava and Govinda kids ki jai. Hare Krishna.